Hey guys, today I'm bringing you a sneaker pickup video, which I'm very happy to bring you guys because A, it means that I have some sneakers to show you guys, and B, because I know you guys enjoy sneaker videos. I have a good variety of sneakers to show you guys, and a few of these I've actually wanted for a while, so I'm very happy to have finally got them. As well as that, over this past month or so, I've just been concentrating on finishing up another year of university and just making sure I was prepared for the exams, or my exams that I was doing. So I was just in the library every day making sure I was revising and getting all the information in, but that's all done and out of the way, so that means I can look forward to my summer, as well as that make some more videos for you guys, so look forward to that. But besides all that, let's get into this and I hope you guys enjoy. Getting straight into the video, this first pick I'm going to show you guys is something that was at the top of my hit list for quite a while. And I said a lot of these actually were, so a lot of these shoes I'm going to be showing you are stuff that I have wanted, but this was probably up there for quite a while, and because of the price range it took me a while to pull the trigger on it, but I finally did. And as you guys can see, that is the Y3 Kaza highs in the triple black colorway. Ever since I've gotten these, they've done exactly what I wanted them to do, which is fit that gothic and dark style that I go for quite often. And one of the best things about it is something I can just throw on easily, and they go very well with a pair of black skinny jeans. And again, it doesn't take me too long to match this with an outfit because it is easy to wear and fits my style very well. Before I get into the shoe, I just want to show you guys the box because it's hella beat up. As you guys can see, it just has sellotape and whatever all the way around it, because I actually picked these up from a seller who bought it from someone else. And that guy sent it to him like this without double boxing, which is stupid because I've realized a lot of people do that and it just like messes up the whole box. But for me, it kind of was a win because my seller, he knocked £10 off the final price, and so I couldn't really complain because of the state of the box. And I guess when you're buying shoes, it's like an unwritten rule that the box has to be with it. If you don't even have a box, it's hard to sell the shoe for starters, and then secondly, the box has to be in a great condition. So I guess that's just how sneaker culture works. I got this in a size 10.5 UK, which is my true to size, so I would recommend going true to size on this. But looking at the details of the shoe, you can see instantly how unique it is. Starting with the silhouette. The upper is made with a full neoprene upper, which has elastic straps going over it. It has leather touching it around the back, on the sides and on the toe box. As well as that, it has Y3 branding on the back, on the inside, and then on the outside it says Yohji Yamamoto on the outside of the sole. The only downside in my opinion is the sole of this shoe. I didn't really know because I haven't had experiences with Yohji Yamamoto before, or Y3 should I say, but with this, other people have even told me how badly the sole wears away, and I have to agree with that because just after a few wears I could tell how badly it was wearing away. Even now it has pieces hanging off it because it's like a rubber kind of material for the sole, and because of that it wears away very quickly. And as I said, I asked someone else about this who had Y3s on, and that was the problem that they faced as well with it. Touching up on the last piece of detailing on this is the wax laces, and I really like that because I prefer wax laces over any sort of regular black laces. It kind of just has another luxury feel to it. They actually come with another set of wax laces, which I'll show you now, and I'll just show you what you get inside of the box as well, just so you can get the full experience. Inside of this is another set of wax laces, and then you get another leaflet here. I'm just explaining that it's not an athletic shoe as much as Y3 and Adidas are an athletic company. And then the final piece of detailing is the hang tag, which obviously you just take off. But yeah, that's all that comes inside the box. Great shoe, really glad I got this picked up. I will be wearing this for another season or so. But yeah, that's the Y3s, that's pickup number 1, and let's get into number 2. Getting into this second pickup, this is another pair of Adidas sneakers that I want to show you guys, and I'm sure you guys can tell instantly by the box what these are. But these are the Adidas Ultra Boost in the black colorway, the original black colorway, and I'm really happy to have picked these up because these are the most comfortable shoes that I do own at this moment in time. As far as comfort goes, I'm really happy to have added this to my rotation because of how comfortable they are and how easy they are to wear. This is something that I can just throw on without worrying too much about the comfort or the look of them, because they go really well with any pair of denim, as far as black denim goes anyway. But getting into the detail of the sneaker, it has a full prime knit upper, which kind of puts it in that higher end category of sneakers. As well as that, it has a cage running around the middle of it to give it that Adidas 3-band striping. And then on the back heel tab, it has Ultra Boost in a nice sleek design. And then getting to the ankle area, it fits like a sock around the ankle, and I really like it in that sense because it molds to the foot really well. And then the final piece of detailing, which is the most important part, is the sole of it, which is the Boost technology. And as far as Boost technology goes, I think this shoe has it the best integrated, because the upper complements the Boost technology and the Boost technology complements the upper as well. And the only downside I do have to say about these, just like the white 3s, is that the sole of them, it has a real bad grip on them, because when I first purchased these and I started wearing them, I was slipping all over the place, and I was wondering if that was just me or it was the shoe, but I did come to find out it was the shoe. And I think Adidas were aware of this as well, because they did recently release these in a 2.0 version, and they did totally rectify the sole of them, which have a much better grip on them. So well done to Adidas for that, because they are aware of their faults. And that brings me to my purchasing of these, because I actually picked these up on the Adidas website. I saw them go on sale from £130 to £90, so I didn't want to miss up the opportunity and decided to pull the trigger on them. And I ordered them to the Adidas store. Then a few days later I went to pick them up, and when I went to pay, they told me the total came to £65, so I was kind of confused, but they told me that they got further reduced when they were getting shipped to the store. So I took a big win there, because I got them for 50% off. And I think that Adidas put them on sale because they wanted to get rid of their stock for this batch and then create the new 2.0 version. So yeah, if you do plan on picking these up and going to a retailer, you will most likely be given the 2.0 version, so you won't have that grip problem anyway. But that was sneaker number 2, and let's get into number 3. Getting into this third sneaker, this is a sneaker that I wasn't planning on picking up, but then I did want it and I managed to get a really good price for it, so I decided to pull the trigger on them, and that is the Air Max 95s in the triple black colorway. Now this is the second pair of triple blacks that I'm going to be showing you guys. And you know, triple black is an easy color to work with, which is why I decided to get these. And the main motivation for me to get these was because I wanted another beater in my rotation. So these are my new go-to beaters. Because they're triple black and because they're a bulky shoe, they will hold up for quite a while, which is why I decided to designate that beater title to them, so I can just throw them on without worrying about the condition of them too much. On the side of the sneakers, they have 4 stripes going down from the back to the front, made up of 2 materials of a suede and a leather, and then the upper is made of a mesh, so they are made with really sturdy material. And then one of my favorite features of this sneaker is coming up the front of it. It has a 3M stripe that splits off into a Y, and I really like that, especially when the 3M glows, because it really complements the silhouette and the shape of the shoe. You don't really see that on sneakers, especially going down the lace lock, so it does really complement it. And when it does light up, it looks really nice as well. So you know, you might see a picture on my Instagram like that with the 3M on show, because it looks really nice. But as far as sizing goes, I would recommend going true to size, if not 0.5 size up, because they do fit really snug around the toes. And a problem I have with sizing over here in the UK is that once you get to the size 10 mark, they stop making half sizes, especially for general releases like this. So I had to size down with these and get a 10 UK, and they do kind of fit really snug, and after a while they do start to hurt. But because they're beaters, I don't wear them a lot, plus I'm not too worried about the condition, so at least it wasn't too much of an L, and I just kind of just wear them when I feel like it. But that was item number 3, and let's get into the next one. Getting into item number 4, this is a very self-explanatory sneaker, and you know, I'll show you that. I'll just let it speak for itself. That is the Vans Old School in the basic colorway, and these are just a staple and have been for quite a while in this culture, which is why I decided to pick them up, because I know how easy they are to wear and how well they work with outfits. As you guys can see just how beat up these are, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but these are slightly too beat up to the point where they look like homeless shoes. With the Vans Old School, one of the main benefits of them is that they get better with age, so that is a benefit of them, because it's something that you can wear religiously without worrying about ruining them, and that's exactly what I did with these. I would recommend going true to sizing these. I did go to the Vans store to pick these up because I wanted to check out the sizing on them. The person over there, the sales assistant, told me to size down on them because they do fit slightly big, and I did end up doing that and got a 10 UK. I'm not happy with that size as much as they told me to. I would much rather have gotten the size I did plan to get, which was a 10.5 UK. But yeah, if you do plan on picking these up, I would recommend going true to size. That's the Vans Old School, and let's get on to the next one. Getting into pickup number 5, this is another pair of Vans, and this is actually one of the cheapest shoes I picked up. It's one of my favorites that I picked up, and something that I wear more than almost all of them at this moment in time anyway, because I really like how they look on feet, and at this moment in time they go really well with my outfits. And they are another pair of Vans, and you guys can see they are the Vans Old School in the checkered board colorway. I've seen quite a few Vans checkerboard styles, but this is my favorite one just because it's not too much checkerboard design going on. Rather, it just fills the sides on the inside and the outside, and then it still has black and white to kind of contrast it. And I've seen the full checkerboard Vans, but they have too much of an effect for me to wear to the ability of how I want to wear them. But these, they killed it with these, and I think that this is such a great design on a Vans old school, and I'm glad that it is a trend right now because they look so nice on feet that I really enjoy wearing them. Now with these, I learned from those Vans, and I did get my size 10.5 UK, and they do fit really well. So as I said, just make sure when you're buying Vans old school, go true to size on them. But these are another self-explanatory shoe or pair of sneakers, you know, just a Vans old school in a nice checkerboard style. And we could kind of give credit to Jerry Lorenzo for kind of putting these in trend, because he started wearing checkerboard Vans before anyone really started wearing them. And as much as his aesthetic, as far as Fear of God goes, it does really fit that style of fashion. So that's what really put this in trend at this moment in time. I think these are my current go-to shoes that I just throw on whenever I'm getting an outfit together. But yeah, that's the Vans old school in the checkerboard, and let's get on to the final pickup. Getting to this final pickup, this is a pair of sneakers that I wanted for quite a while as far as the early releases go. I didn't think they were going to retro this again, but they did end up doing it this year, and these released, I believe, in the February time. And I'm really glad I did manage to get them, because these were on my hit list for quite a few years as far as retros go. And these are the Jordan 4 Cements. These released back in 2012, and then they had hype around them for that whole time. And as I said, I didn't think they were going to re-release them, but they did end up doing it this 2016 year. So I had to make sure I got my pair, which I did. And these are just a nice pair of retros to have into your rotation, because it kind of changes up the colour for starters, because it is a white sneaker. As well as that, the Jordan 4 silhouette is definitely one of my favourite Jordans, but it's just hard to work with sometimes, just because as far as how tall the tongue is and how bulky the shoe is. But this with a pair of light denim looks really nice, so that's why I did want to get this. I'm sure you guys have probably seen a lot about this shoe, or you guys probably already know a lot about them, because they are a very popular shoe. But the Jordan brand is dying down, sadly, and I didn't think I'd see that day where that would come. But you know, fashion's so unpredictable, to the point where who thought Adidas would be booming and Nike would be going down. And I guess we've even seen articles written about how Adidas stock has gone up and Nike has dropped. And I'm not saying any names, but as far as Kanye West goes, I mean, come on, like, what more do you want me to say? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the power he has, that's the influence he has. But yeah, still a very nice shoe, and I'm still gonna rock Jordan brand as much as I can. As far as Jordans go, I know they're retroing a few more, like the bread ones coming up this upcoming September, and I'm really looking forward to those, because the quality of the Jordan brand has really stepped up as far as the leather as well as overall quality of it. But that also means that the price range is going to go steeper, and these I believe retailed at £155, which you can see right here. And then coming to the main selling point of this release, is the back of them, and luckily these didn't feature the Jordan logo, and rather featured the retro Nike Air OGs on the back. And that was one of the main reasons why I had to pull the trigger on them, because I wasn't sure if they're going to ever release these like again for quite a while anyway. So you know, just the fact they came back around in the OG colorway or in the OG retro version, I had to pull the trigger and made sure I got my pair. Again, with a light pair of denim, these are really nice to wear, and I really like them. I'm saving them for summer. I have worn them quite a little bit, but I think in summer I'll get more wear out of these. As well as that, I've been really contemplating lately to just really wear it with the hang tag. I was already wearing it with the hang tag, but it fell off, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that again, because I don't want it to keep falling off. But I really like how it looks with the hang tag on it. It kind of adds to that retro effect of it, and being a retro shoe that it is. As you guys can see, I managed to get quite a few new shoes into my rotation, and it is quite a good variety. So like as I said, going from the white all the way to the triple black Kazas, you know, it is a nice variety to have, and it allows me to work with my outfits a lot more. So I am really happy in that sense, because before I didn't realize how important sneakers actually are, and they really do make or break an outfit. And now that I have more to work with, my outfits can be much more on point, and I can work with them much more closer. So I am happy about that. But that was the final sneaker, and that's the Jordan 4 Cements. That's the end of this video. I will be bringing you some more videos in the coming times, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, be sure to leave a like. I'll leave some social handles in the description below if you want to keep up to date with me. But as far as this video goes, that's the end, and I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for watching.